have 101. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. And to everyone knows Linda, I don't need to introduce you, but I'm so glad to see you. What else?
I was trying to get in here and let everybody know on YouTube I'm on, and it kind of it's confusing because it'll turn the sound on. So we got two things going at once.
Well, we have. I'm so scared whenever I'm doing something on computer. I'm always so.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely scared. I shouldn't. After 8.5 years, I not even. But
yeah, me too. I did a show yesterday with that. I just went blank. My left ear. And her internet went off. So we had to go back and do the second half of the show. But if my son was here, he'd know how to combine the two. But
Leszek knew everything the same way.
I know.
He was such a magician about that. But so it was so much easier to have videos that were getting 100 views, and now it's different.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Carrie.
Gary Freeman. I need to ask her, is she booked now? Seems like every time someone's on my show, they get booked.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I have a wedding next coming weekend, so my youngest son and Tracy are getting married.
No, yay! Be sure to tell them congratulations from me.
Thank you. And I was waiting 8 years ago. We told him, you keep her. And they had to wait.
She's such a lovely girl.
Yeah. And he's nice too.
Yeah. No. I'm glad. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. He was looking more like Brad Pitt younger. Oh, he looks still like that.
Oh, yeah. Be sure to send me a photo of the wedding.
Well, I will.
That color looks really good on you, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm usually not an orange person.
You are not? No, this one is reddish, more reddish, but on the computer looks orange.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming to my channel. Hello, everybody. And thank you, Heidi, for being the monitoring lady. So we will be safe now that way because she is doing a wonderful job.
That's great. Great, Heidi.
And Brooke will write probably timestamps. Okay, so how long you think we can do it? Or?
Well, usually my normal is the longest I can do because my back will start hurting as an hour.
An hour, so 55 minutes?
But we usually have such a good time, you know?
We do have hours.
Eyes by.
You relax me.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't met anyone who wouldn't. So, okay, I'm spreading my cards and I'm ready to ask you questions. Did you watch?
I like your collabs with Nath, by the way, too.
Oh, he was.
Isn't he just the most wonderful son?
And I got beautiful cards from him.
Oh, they're beautiful. I know. I got those too.
And I charged them over full moon. So now when I'm using them as an extra, they are answering my questions.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank you, Nate. I told him this morning, him and I are doing a show. Oh, we rescheduled for a new show. I said, but listen, if I win the $1.7 billion at the lotto Saturday, you won't be hearing from me.
No, you know what? It will be a headache. I told my husband, can you imagine what kind of headache that is?
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I just like the idea of, when you watch things on TV and kids need something or a family lost everything, wouldn't it be cool just to, behind closed doors, just pay for everything for them?
Yeah, and that would be great. That would be one of those things. But when we came to Canada, and my husband and his friend Mark, God bless his soul, they were all the time sending 649 and dreaming. I was praying that they wouldn't win.
Really?
I thought they are too stupid to deal with that. That will be, we will end up in divorce. And honestly, I was kind of sabotaging. I thought I want to earn it, not to win it. Small, like I don't feel that that's a good thing to deal with that stress. I was watching. Okay, we can start. Did you watch the grilling of Robert Kennedy?
What a liar. I never said that. Yeah, you did. That's exactly what you said. I'm going to tell you guys, I'll do a separate show on this. But I got a psychic flash when I was in the kitchen washing dishes while I was listening. I felt Donald Trump telling him, you know what? You're too much trouble. I need you to step down. Because Trump, like the Republicans were saying, Trump should get the big prize, whatever it is, for what he did with getting the COVID vaccine out. They said he saved so many lives. He did such a good job. And now you're coming along acting like he was trying to kill him. That's not right. And Trump didn't like that.
And that's good, because one of the guys told him that. The president, I'm not his fan, but he did one thing fast.
Oh, Newsom did too. He said that was the best thing President Trump ever did.
Yeah, to speed up that confirmation for that vaccine.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, what do you think, how long it will take him to be disposed from the...
That's the hard part, is these questions asking about time frames. It's very hard.
So do you think he will be removed?
I see him stepping down.
Thank you,
Behind closed doors, we know the real reason, but they'll act like he's decided to move on. He can't work with these people or something. But I see the president telling him, you're just too much trouble. You sit there and say something, they got it on tape, then you turn around and say you never said it. Not that Trump doesn't do that either.
No, but
time frame, let's see if I can pick something up on time frame. But I see him stepping down. I saw it as clear as day. Yeah, he's stuck. He'll have no choice but to give it might be this month, September. So we'll see. Don't place bets on
that. Okay, so maybe now for you to
Okay, so the loud jet flyovers during the Epstein survivor statement on Capitol Hill yesterday seemed strategically planned. Were they?
3 cards, please.
1, 2, 3.
It was more to sabotage the lawyer.
Okay.
And I was observing the body language of the lawyer, who was the only one male in that group. He was so nervous and panicking. And Anushka, the girl with the white butterfly on, in the blouse.
Yeah.
When she was speaking, they were flying above, and she said, "Okay, don't scare me. We are winning."
Yes. Yes.
So she was the one, but it is, I believe, aimed to the lawyer, because he was controlling them. He was walking behind them. Don't say too much. Don't say this. Don't say that, probably. And the girls will say it. We know who they were. We can make the list. And when you will watch that, he was in a panic mode.
So it was planned.
they are his clients, but he is panicking. He is between rock and hard place.
Yeah.
He is afraid that they can be taken out or put to the courts and so on, or even hurt. If those flies were just showing we are protecting the president.
Yeah.
Protecting America. Intuitively, you are correct. And to make the journey for those young girls much, much harder. I will see what the cards is saying. Yeah, so the goblet is full for celebration of success, but they don't want that.
No. And by the way, Trump just subpoenaed or petitioned or whatever the SCOTUS again to have all those charges with E. Jean Kelly dropped.
But it was already approved.
It's already done. They won't do it.
Okay. Will the survivors produce the list? Because one of them said, we know we can produce the list. Would they produce the list?
Absolutely, they're going to do it. It's going to take a lot of strength to put it out. Marjorie Taylor Greene said she'll announce it. It's going to take a little bit. They're holding they're getting a lot of threats too, by the way. Absolutely guaranteed. The list will come out.
You know what? In the morning, when I was thinking in the night, when I was thinking about Marjorie Taylor Greene, I wrote to Cheryl, I believe she's a Trojan horse.
A Trojan horse?
She is working for Trump. She wants to know, because she said, I will take that list. She wants to be aware before anyone else.
Could be.
So she is working.
But once you have the list, it doesn't matter. She doesn't say it. It'll go out on the news media.
That's what they have to do it, not through her.
No.
Because I don't trust her. That's my opinion. Now you.
Okay. I watched a committee meeting for 20 minutes and couldn't deal with RFK phlegmy breathing into his mic. Did you notice that? All you could hear was his breathing. I had to turn it off. Oh, this isn't even a question. These repubes who are holding up the release of the Epstein files should be thrown out of Congress. They are saying what Friends did was okay. See, this is just a statement. It's not a question.
Mm-hmm.
The Epstein brother said he'd gladly release all the files. And apparently they're subpoenaing the Epstein brother, who's in charge of Epstein.
The estate, yes.
Is that where they're going to get the files?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
He don't trust them as well because he thinks that that's who helped the departure of his brother.
Yeah.
So it's like giving the fox the chicken.
Well, I do see they said yes to everything. They said they'd give the birthday book. They said they'd yes to everything. What's that?
I'm using extra for my vision, but I saw the chicken given to the fox, and it is something for celebrations. 6 of Circles, so it is to celebrate, but something that we will be celebrating because of that, for the security, for the legal things, and we will learn more secrets. Okay, from the brother. I know that he was investigating the death of his brother, and he was making videos about that he doesn't agree with this official statement. So
Yeah.
he is not happy with the results, and he has big doubts who put the papers for his brother's departure. He doesn't believe in the.
He knows that he was murdered.
Yeah, I did video right away with Leszek about the murder.
Yeah, and I said it too on my show. I said, no, this wasn't a Harry Carey. This was a definite. And then now they try to cut up the tapes that prove it. And there was a guy did you see that video? The guy who was actually in that prison? He said, I'm going to tell you, I was across from where he was. And I will tell you, no way in hell that all of a sudden all the cameras go out. There wasn't anybody there. No way.
And Pam was showing us the wrong doors to the wrong cell. That's so, like, who she thinks people are stupid.
Yeah, well, they yeah. This was a definite takeout. Because this is why my feeling is, because of all the stuff that they're saying, and I don't think they like Ghislaine. I think that they would be willing to go ahead and let the truth come out.
I hope that, but you see, they are addressing to Trump, Mr. President, help us.
Yeah, but I think they might let it come out because their hand is forced. I just feel like they will, because here's the other thing. You know that estate's going to get sued to the hilt.
They have to do something, because it is for so long and it's so disgusting, and more actually we are seeing, because before we didn't see those girls in that amount of them, but there is about 1,000 apparently.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're afraid to say anything because they fear for their lives.
Yeah, and a lot of them were from European countries like Poland, Ukraine, and they are afraid for the passports.
Yes.
So that they are keeping mouth shut because they don't want to be deported.
Yeah.
One was saying yesterday that they took her as a model. She was beautiful, from Kazakhstan. So, it was, and the one with Anushka, I believe she is from Ukraine or Belarus, from some of those countries. She looks very much Eastern European, the blonde one.
Yeah. A little bit of an accent too.
Yeah, but they were very young, so it's easy to lose the accent. They were all the time around Americans, so much easier is to lose accent when you are under 20 than over 20.
Right. Well, I'm going to tell you that all of this will get out. I don't know exactly when. It could be after Trump is gone, but all of this will get out.
Okay, what do you? I don't want to jump in.
You have to ask me.
Okay, what do you think about why he was invisible for those few days last week?
I think he had to go to the hospital. I think he had some procedures done. I think they're really investigating something with him, and they give him those little boluses of IV fluids and prednisone or whatever, things that keep him going.
Yeah,
but he's really sick. You can tell.
He is sick. We know that he is sick, and they were saying that Melania was in the hospital.
Visiting him.
Well, they didn't see her, that she was visiting him, because they have to keep the mouth shut.
Oh, yeah.
But they were saying that she was walking there for no reason.
No, she was there because she was hoping maybe she gets to sign the death certificate.
Having a good hopes for. No, now it's yours. Sorry.
Now it's my. Do you think he'll send the National Guard to Chicago?
3 cards, please.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, I can't say that he doesn't, but because he promised.
He said, we'll see. I don't know when.
But I see him squeezing, the tool for squeezing, like, the something to hold this, to squeeze. Today, the DC put him to the court for abusing the powers.
Yeah. And Washington, D.C. has them in court. A lot of people. They just won the LA one. The LA one, they said Trump had no right.
And but he will be breaking the law as much as he can. So I see the tool for doing this, and he promised. So it is like an engagement for promising, or so he will be doing.
He said he was, but he didn't know when.
Yeah, because he is.
And you're thinking about a vice.
Yeah. It is going to cause more drama than it is right now. Shaky tower. And it will be expensive, but he feels like a king. So he wants to.
Let me tell you something. And the other thing, he had those poor guys down there doing gardening work and picking up garbage.
Yes, I heard that. And they were sleeping in California on the floor.
Yeah, because they didn't arrange for them to have any place to stay or food
or anything, and clean underwear or whatever.
Their families aren't happy, which are potential voters down the road. They're upset by the way their children are being treated, or their husbands, their wives.
And talking about feelings in the army families, what do you think, how they feel when they are watching the parades from China?
Because let me tell you, the other day I was talking and I could get Trump. Sometimes I can get him real easy. And I saw him so upset because nobody's calling him back. Not China, not Putin, not North Korea. And I kept seeing him making these phone calls or having people make phone calls for him. And he was furious. Nobody's calling him back. And then the next day they said, he wrote that thing about them working behind America's back and how awful they are. And I thought, he got cut out of the party.
It is. And it's very hard for him because he thought that he's a king of the world, and now Xi is the king of the world.
Yeah.
He has those two stooges with him, and he's telling him.
Yeah, that Putin was talking amongst all of them, telling them how their insider is the woman with the strip of white hair. What's her name?
I know from. I know who is secretary.
Well, bragging about her getting put in, and the fact that she stripped a whole bunch of CIA agents of their ability to investigate Russia.
Okay, talking about I'm sorry, taking away abilities for FBI or CIA. What do you think about Laura Loomer?
What's she doing?
What is she doing?
Her name's Tulsi Gabbard. Thank you, guys.
Tulsi Gabbard is that one. But Laura Loomer is, first she was kicked out a year ago from his plane. But she's again the like royalty. She kicked out few bodyguards from Trump's auditorium.
Yeah.
She is such a puppet master.
Right. And he listens to her.
Listen, what is her role? Is she his mistress? She's young.
Yeah. I just think she blows smoke up his rear, and he thinks she works on his behalf. He believes her.
Yeah. I have some.
And that's why, you can blow smoke up his rear and make him out to be king for a day. But that's why I think he might actually tell Robert Kennedy to exit stage left, because All those Republican senators were saying the best thing Trump has ever done was push that whatever they called it to get everybody vaccinated. He said he saved thousands and thousands of lives. And even Newsom talked about it in an interview. He said, I'm going to give President Trump one benefit. And that's what he did with the COVID. That was miraculous. That was the best job. He really, really said good stuff. So when they're saying stuff like that, like Trump should win awards for doing that, and then you got this nuthead over here saying, it's all a prank. It's bull, and then denies he said that. You can see him when he says it, and then he's telling them, I never said that. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and so he's forgetting. And the guy, I watched one of the video with the guy who wrote those books, Wolf, about Trump. And he said, I was with Michael Wolf. He was, when they were young, they were traveling together and sleeping in the same hotel because they were young. So with John Kennedy, he was sleeping in the same room.
Yeah.
And he said he had horrific nightmares. He was screaming. And he had those worms in his brain.
Yeah. Someone else said that they went to some school with him, and he used to heat up silverware underneath the table with a lighter and put it on the table real quick so the busboys will get burnt when they picked it up. Thought that was funny.
It was Lawrence O'Donnell.
Okay.
He was from MSNBC. I love him. So Senator Warren said Laura Loomer shut down his routine meeting with intelligence officer. Was she cooking books for Trump?
Oh, hell yeah. I definitely feel that. You want me to look with the cards?
Oh, yes, please.
Cooking books for Trump. He lives on cookbooks. Who was that guy that went to prison for him? Worked for him forever. They
Trump,
did a big deal of putting handcuffs on the guy and leading him out. He had some bookkeeper that was famous.
Oh, yes, in his hotel business, yes.
Oh, he's known this person a long time, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. They burdened things together, and they did two different choices here.
But I think it is the Laura Loomer that she's apparently cooking those books.
Yeah, so she knows what she's doing. She's got him hooked somehow. And it's not sex. I'm telling you, I don't think he can perform. I think the wee willy winky is definitely down for business. He's too sick. Look at him. You know he takes all kinds of drugs.
But maybe she's bringing him some cookies. Okay.
Now I get to ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Please. Let's see. Who do you think is really causing the most trouble in our country? Is it Donald Trump, or is it people that oversee him, like Putin?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I think you are right. Putin is the one who is pulling. He wants to destroy USA. And there is no reason that Trump would like to destroy, but he's listening to him. Whatever that guy has on him, it's horrific.
It's Epstein related.
I think when Trump had his show in Moscow, those beauty queens.
Yeah.
And the girls were underage.
Yeah.
They have him on the camera.
Oh yeah, and there really is a pee tape.
PP tape is one thing because they were prostitutes.
Yeah.
But I think he was abusing the really younger girls, and that's what he's afraid of.
Yeah. Well, that's why he looks so bad now. He's laying up nights worried about this.
And he's afraid because people will not forgive him that.
No. You see, the thing is, his people that wanted this release were thinking it was going to have people like Bill Clinton and other Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
But he is so phobically protecting it that now they've realized, oh no, you're in it too.
Oh, it's absolutely that he's in it. And we could see pictures of him, everything, and his panic attacks.
Yeah.
When he touches the subject, he is so panicking. When man is panicking, when he's not in control.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone is panicking when we are not in control. We are screaming or yelling because we still want to hold to the power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially one of us
It's a nerve asking the Supreme Court to drop all the charges that he got from his rape charge. What? They're not going to touch it.
No. And Putin wants to fulfill his dreams. And his dreams is to destroy USA.
Yes.
And he doesn't have to even work on it too hard.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Trump doesn't have the people that are for him like he did in the beginning. He lied. He lied. The prices aren't cheaper. Things aren't cheaper. People are losing their farms. That when Camilla, did I pronounce her name wrong? Right.
Kamala.
When Kamala lost, and I begged the guys why. I thought you said she was going to win. They said, Linda, man has free will, and his people need to see who he really is. And that's what's happening now.
But if Melon wouldn't be helping him, she will win. And you know those money that Melon promised people, the $1 million for.
Oh, he's being sued for that now. Yeah. And he didn't even give them the money.
He didn't give anyone those money. And what a crooked bunch of people. And they say,
somebody wrote me and said, oh my God, is he going to help? What's his name? Vance. Is he going to help? No, he can try, but he's not. Hey, look what happened when he tried to spend all that money trying to stop that a Democratic judge from getting in. Remember, he spent tons of money. She still won.
Yeah,
people are out and they know that this guy is not for real. They want things. It'll never be the way it was, but they want to be able to have their health benefits, etc. So he's going. The whole lot of them are going.
Yeah, and it's such a roller coaster of history lessons right now. We are going through it, but can you imagine to learn those things when you will be study politics or history as a young student a few years from now?
Yeah.
And people will say, it's impossible. Why didn't you see that? Why didn't you do something?
And everything Kamala said has come true, what he was going to do, all of it.
And she knew. And, I said that I see a blue car stopped and the wheel was removed during the race.
Yeah.
Blue sport car. That was Biden. And if he will give up even a few more days, 2 weeks before, it will be easier for her.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give up.
Yeah. So where do you want to go, girlfriend?
Okay. What will be the straw that will break the camel back, that people will stand up? I believe that eventually there will be kind of revolution in USA that people will have enough? Or do you believe that that will happen?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of saw that. You might even said this. I see probably by springtime, close to Christmas, people are going to be really hurting for money. The jobs things is going down, but what's really going to affect people, a lot of people are going to get sick. I don't know what that's about, but I see the prices of everything. Listen, I paid $4.99 for a bell pepper the other day at the market.
For what?
A bell pepper.
Oh, the one pepper.
The bell pepper. $4.99.
Well,
it's the prices are too high. People will be losing their jobs. And it's nothing that he promised. And it's going to be your red states that are really going to suffer.
I love those.
I wouldn't doubt if Newsom says, you know what? Okay, fine. Because we're going through some fires and stuff. Government doesn't want to help us out. Guess what? We don't pay taxes to the feds. We keep those taxes so we can cover this. And then good luck getting other, because we give tons of money to Texas of all places.
Yeah, you are the strongest state.
But why are we giving money to Texas? Who put their nose up, except the good people in Texas. My cousin lives in Texas. But why? I don't understand that. Why are we supposed to be giving Texas money to help them out? But and then they're coming up there to the fires and arresting people that they think are illegals.
Yeah, even the firefighters. That's so crazy.
And a lot of them they took and then found out later these were First Peoples. This is First Nation. A lot of them are First Nation. They belong there. But just because they have brown skin, they took them in.
Terrible. Will Trump have to pay the taxes back because they are not legal? Will Supreme Court tell him you have to give the taxes back?
I feel they will. One.
Oh, for me, okay.
Look it might not be till October of next year. They might go into his estate, but here's the judgment and there's the money. Yep, pay it back, sucker.
But that will be after a kind of revolution that people will cause and crying over the broken promises. He will be isolated. He will be isolated. He will.
Listen, do you feel that, Violetta? Do you feel the absolute anguish that he's causing this nation and how people will for real turn against him?
Okay, I'm from Canada, and sometimes I'm watching MSNBC, CNN, and once in a while, Fox, to have that neutral view.
We kind of, in the business we're in, like I tell everybody, don't watch it because it'll make them sick. But we kind of have to dabble a little bit to get the current events.
And I feel that people eventually will stand up. I'm from Poland, and everything was kind of okay. We couldn't talk about anything because the press was controlled by government. So we didn't even knew that on the port, the big companies, those workers started rebelling because they had contacts with the West.
Yeah.
So Valenza came from that roots. They were building ships. And they had more contacts with the West.
Ah.
And it was like mushrooms growing in your eyes and magic. One day we are fine, and the next day we are learning that there is solidarity. Oh, okay. Do you want to belong? Yeah, I will pay my 5 zlotys and I will have my card. I am. And so we all stood up. It was unbelievable how
Really?
and people were hoping for change. And we learned the name Valenza. Okay, they were printing the black and white pictures of him and posting informations and so on. We had, okay, we are fighting for freedom.
Wow.
I was pregnant, but that's okay. And the movement was so fast. So it was great. And I believe it could happen with split seconds in USA. You have now YouTube, you have Facebook, you have so many platforms to communicate. They disconnect us on martial law, they disconnect us from the telephones.
Wow.
Dead telephones, dead TV, just music, like for Furno.
But that didn't work.
No, people were communicating. We were baptizing Leszek because he was born 2 months after, before the solidarity, before the martial law. And I'm walking with him, and at the door at the church, the guy is, do you want bibua? He said, yes, bibua, it is illegal papers. And I stuffed this paper under this soft blanket that he was going to be baptized. I took it. I didn't want my husband to carry this because if they will take him, they will take. No one is going to look under baby's blanket.
Yeah.
The fluffy one and so on. So yeah, and I thought, I'm doing something. I'm doing something. I was sharing with my friends, and that print was smelly, because it was on the turpentine, like blue alcohol. And for the printing, they were using that.
Right.
So you never know how fast that movement can grow.
Right. Oh my God. But what do you think about what Putin's doing to Poland? He's starting some crap there.
Oh, he threw a drum, and it was ending 125 kilometers from Warsaw, close to military school for pilots. The good thing was that the drum hit the electrical post because it was going too low, so no one could find the measurements on that drum.
Yeah.
So it could damage it could kill so many Polish soldiers.
I know. I just found out on the thing with RFK, one of the Republican doctors said, you do realize that Donald Trump was the one who did that fantastic job of saving us from COVID.
I heard that one.
And then he said, General Washington made all his soldiers get the smallpox vaccine. I didn't know it went all the way back to General Washington. And they didn't lose anybody. That's part of why we won the war, the independence, is because everyone was inoculated to smallpox. That's a terrible virus, by the way.
My grandfather was a child when he had smallpox, so his whole family went to USA, and he was only one who was left in Poland.
Wow.
And we had smallpox in the 60s, and they want to vaccinate me. They tried, and I had such a reaction, and the nurse said, oh, so you are not able to take it. I phoned my mom because I was on the camp, and she said, no, don't do it because we both are immune. So it's probably that my kids might, have the immunization from my grandfather being sick on it.
Yeah.
But most people died from that.
Oh, I know. Yeah. There was a story I just read about a man who said both of his sons were like 5 and 3, and they both got whooping cough. And they told the pediatrician, what would have happened if they hadn't just got inoculated a year or so ago? And he said they would both be dead.
Yeah, and
all this is going to go away. We can't stand in the fear. I just want you guys to know all this is going to go away.
It is temporary, and I'm just telling you, one moment the movement will be so big that his army is not going to protect him because the army will change the front.
Well, you see how they're having those poor guys out there, men and women out there dumping garbage and cleaning up the street. That's not what they're there for.
No, they want to be respected. They don't want to do, and they don't like the stuff that AC is doing. So they don't want to be even connected with them for people.
But did you say he's going to allow those people to go into Chicago? I can't remember what you said.
I said that he will be squeezing. So,
like a vice, yeah.
So he might do something, but to hold it.
But even the police department, the Chicago PD, is not going to help them.
No, they are not. And if they are not helping him with food or with anything.
Yeah. And let me tell you, the people in the Air National Guard are squawking. They don't want to do this stuff. They don't like it.
They don't like that. That's what it is. They don't. And the army is different here than in China or when it was in Poland. In Poland, you could get a bullet if you didn't listen.
Yeah.
Over here, the squeaky tank was showing that the army is on the loose more.
Yeah. Yeah.
People can make decisions for themselves. They think what is right, what is wrong. And they were walking like normal people going to the park. They were not walking like that.
Yeah.
So this is not the same army that those other countries have. And I'm scared because, China can attack USA or China and Russia. They can attack you and us.
They can or cannot?
They can. That's what they want to prove, that they are the masters of the world. And Trump is helping them.
Yeah, but they're not going to attack. I don't see it.
Okay. And then maybe
I do see that, God forbid, it would be the end of the world because we would hit back with nukes and they would hit with nukes too.
That would be terrible. Okay, I think
that's what prevents them from attacking because they know we have nukes.
That's what good. That is the good thing, that you have the protection.
Yeah.
Okay, you said that 45 minutes, so I think I will.
Oh yeah, my God,
it's please, people, don't worry about things that you can't control. Just think what you can control. So if there are manifestations, go for it. Show your faces. Show that you can work for the good reason. But what you can't control, don't worry about. Somehow
I was in Southern California seeing a friend of mine perform, and everybody was writing me, is it true? Is he dead? Is he dead? Please, God, is he dead? We were driving back, and I was in the car, and my guide said to me, tell them to stop it. Tell them that it does no good wishing him dead. Basically, they're saying, he's very ill. They told me that. But it hurts our own psychic connection if we wish somebody dead, even though they're terrible.
I was not wishing him, but I wish he will be withdrawing himself.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda, so much.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. Should we just do a 3-card real quick just to give people the theme for the next week?
For the next week, okay.
Yeah, let's just do 3 cards. You first. 1.
Thank you.
2, 3.
We will learn more things from being informed, like when you have the things on your ears, you are
Information coming in.
yeah, you will have more informations. Nathan's card is showing a lot of announcements, and some things will be coming to surface by coincidence, what stupid things he is doing, but otherwise it will be good.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. The angel of light, I call it.
Yeah.
I've got the fortune's fate. I've got things will go on the up. I get a lot of news, quickness.
That's what I'm feeling. Yes.
And a lot of it's good news. People will be celebrating. Something to celebrate coming up.
Yeah, we will have to be sitting on the edge of the chairs and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Take care of yourself. Be healthy because you scare me.
Oh, I'm fine. Right now, I'm fine, you guys.
Yeah. And
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Okay. The stones, you have to dissolve them. Maybe a little bit of drink the vinegar from beets.
Yeah, I have that. My doctor this morning said that it is so tiny, the one I have. He said, especially for women, because I drink lemon juice. I love lemon juice. He said, keep drinking that because a lot of women just pass it and don't even know they had it. Yours showed up because we did that test, but I was having no pain on my right. It's not some, he said the people I worry about, the ones with the big ones and we have to do and they suffer. I have never passed a stone, never had a history of stones. So
I had so many in gallbladder.
I have none in my gallbladder. I couldn't believe it.
They removed eventually my gallbladder because I had so many.
My dad suffered with that. Yeah.
That was horrible. And in Poland, I went to the witch doctor. He gave me to drink olive oil, with some medication made by him, some tea, and a lot of lemon juice.
And it worked?
Oh, perfectly. For half year.
Isn't that something?
So I
couldn't operate on my dad because he was in heart failure.
I was ready for operation, and Leszek is only 3 months old, and I had the attack. So I was in the hospital for 7 days, and they wanted me to be operated, but I heard from other patients that witch doctor is so reliable. So you have to travel to Leszno in the morning, 150 kilometers, and wait in the lineup, have your own bottles because there was no bottles. So he will give you the mixture of the different roots and so on, the liquid, and then you have to buy olive oil. We didn't have olive oil, so I had to buy the canola oil because everything was on the stamps, and lemons. And
wow.
It helped me. So 2 times before I came to Canada, and then it started in Canada, and I'm telling the doctor, in Poland, they were helping me that way. It's impossible.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
And I said, yes, it is possible. They were doing that mixture for me, and it was holding me for a few months. No. And he said, the stones are that big. They can't go through that tunnel. I said, and the baby is that big and can go through that tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
So I was mad at him, but eventually I couldn't put up with the pain, and they operated.
Oh, I also had another announcement to make because I knew I'd written this down. I don't think yesterday I was reading with our left ear friend. yesterday, or we thought perhaps they'd get the 2 votes they needed to release the files, but today I wasn't feeling it.
No, because Trump said that if
He's
you are
calling them personally,
if
and
you
that
are
may stop. She may even change her mind and vote against it
because they are afraid that Trump's pictures will show up.
Yep, that's it. I wanted to. I'm sorry, you guys, but don't worry, it'll come out.
Eventually,
all right, you guys, love you all.
Thank you so much. And I want to put prayers for Janet and Tom. I wrote to Janet, and she didn't answer me yet, so I'm praying for her. And I'm praying for Heidi's husband and Brooke's mom.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Because, I know you have your prayer channel.
Yeah, I do that on the weekend, but yeah, Janet and Tom. Okay.
Which
one's Janet? Janet and Tom.
Janet, Tom Burke.
Oh.
Janet, they are the ones who are buying the free readings for people.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cool.
Still, it's very cool, and I have about 3 more years to do it.
Right. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, take care. I'm not doing any readings, though. Don't look for me.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, are we done?
No, you're still on live.
Okay. End stream. Okay.